because it's easy to pour with my right hand, and you can see how the water levels are. So if you take a closer look, you will see that the levels of water are the same on both sides of the tube. I'm going to call this the left arm and the right arm. Now, even if I were to adjust the height of the tubes, can you see how the water levels always remain the same? This is an inherent property of all liquids. Now what happens here is this. Both ends are open, which means there's atmospheric pressure acting on the surface of both the water levels on the left and something that doesn't mix with water. We're going to use oil in this case. So I've got some oil in here. Now watch what happens. You can see that the oil doesn't mix with water, and in fact it's floating on the surface of the blue colored water. Now if you take a closer look, can you see how the oil level is not the same as the water level? And that's because oil has a different density from water. As you know, oil has a lower density than water, which is why it floats on the surface of the water. What happens here is that the liquids are also trying to achieve pressure equilibrium once again. But this time, on the left arm of the tube, we have oil that's acting on the surface of the water. So in order to achieve the pressure equilibrium, you got atmospheric pressure on both sides to the pressure exerted by the colored water on the right arm of the tube at the same level. Now I know that it's not very obvious. If you take a closer look, you'll find that the oil column is slightly higher than the water level. If you're wondering whether this is a trick of the eye or something, or maybe actually there's no difference, let me just explain that it's because oil has only a slightly lower density than water. And because I didn't add very much oil, that means that the height difference is not very significant. However, if I add more oil, you should be able to see a much greater difference in terms of the height difference. And as you can see now, the oil level is significantly higher than the water level. So what we have just seen is a real life observation.